The only time they are gonna understand is when you got the money. Oh, my mom said that she doesn't believe I could get this many subscribers. Oh my God, it's gonna be okay. People are always gonna talk about you. They're miserable. F them. There's a lot of people that wish that they would do content. So if they are hating on you, it's because they could never. They're not brave enough, or they know they are nowhere close to likable enough to even attempt to do what you're doing.
When I used to be on my relationship,
I'm giving tea, okay? I feel like at the beginning of every single year, I have to do this video. But before we get started, I do have an entire playlist of all my like how to grow on YouTube, how to start your YouTube. So I'm gonna link that playlist down below. But it wouldn't be me if I wasn't honest. So I'm gonna start with a disclaimer. There is no one formula to going up on YouTube. But I promise you that if you watch this video fully, you will see growth in your channel. I'm not focusing too much on the how to start, because at this point, baby, you know how to start. Okay, you're just choosing not to. Basic equipment: phone, camera, editing app, tripod, ring light or a regular light. If you have like this type of light, I actually got it because it went viral on TikTok. You can use that type of light, and then it's like 2-in-1, so you don't have to buy 2 different lights. SD cards, multiple SD cards. An adapter so that you can put your SD cards on your iPad or on your phone to be able to edit. SD card holder, especially if you're like me and you lose everything you touch. Extra batteries. You might as well, as soon as you go get a camera, you might as well go on Amazon and go buy a whole replacement pack of batteries and a charger. And this is optional, but this is something I'm looking into getting, is like a hard drive, because I have some videos that are not going to be posted for like years, and it's kind of like a keepsake. But what I can say is that you can start with your phone. These $1,000 phones have a camera, and especially the back camera, perfectly fine. A camera is $1,000. Your phone is $1,000. That means they're similar quality. The camera does give you this quality, but your phone does also give you a step right under the camera is the iPhone. Now, if you have an Android, it may be, you know, a little bit down there. But as long as you have an iPhone or a high quality phone with a good camera, you can start with your phone. Before you continue making content after watching this video, I want to tell y'all some things y'all need to keep in mind, because without these things, you're not going to get anywhere, okay? First and foremost, this entire process, this entire journey of trying to grow on YouTube, it's a mental thing, meaning your mind has to be in the right space in order to grow properly and to grow in the right way that you want to grow. And you're going to have a mindset shift like your girl has had, because if you think tomorrow you're going to wake up with everything you see the next YouTuber or the next large content creator having, you're going to be in for a rude awakening, okay? I've come to realize that this is a journey, and it doesn't have to be a stressful one. It doesn't have to be a bitter one. It's literally the journey to getting where you want to be. You need to accept that this can take years. You need to accept that this can take time, and you rather build a community that adores you, a community that will support you, than random folk coming to your channel and leaving negativity. Or if you genuinely want like what you see online communities and stuff, it's going to take a mindset shift. You're going to have to let go of not going viral right away. It's going to take time. If you could get that in your head, you will feel more at peace. You will treat this like a baby, like nurturing a baby. That's how you will treat it. You won't be like, oh, why can't I go up? Why can't I do this? It's not your time yet. And also, if you believe in God, then you're definitely gonna have to walk in, because you know God gives you things when you're ready for them and when He wants you to have them. You have to believe in yourself, because your mom, your dad, your friends, your family, they're not gonna believe in you when you say you want to be rich off content or you want to be a big YouTuber. They're not gonna understand, okay? The only time they are gonna understand is when you got the money. It's when you got the things. It's when you chilling, shopping, living your life, nice house, nice apartment. You have to believe in yourself, because nobody's gonna believe in you till they see your vision come to life. You see a lot of actors or a lot of artists or a lot of people say this, so believe them when they say it. People come back around when you got the money, but they don't be there for you when you're going from 0 to 100. They're there for you when you get to 100. So mindset shift, it's literally you. You just gotta believe in yourself and do what you gotta do, and not worry about Oh, my mom said that she doesn't believe I could get this many subscribers. Oh my God, it's gonna be okay. And this is coming from someone who has been down about it. So that's why I'm trying to tell you now, if you're feeling this way, or so you don't fall into this trap, or if you catch yourself, because I've already been down this road. You know, being sad, not my mother per se, but just in general, telling people your goals or your dreams. And the people who don't see it, don't believe it, don't know what God told you, they're going to doubt it and they're not going to understand. Like I said, you rather have a slow growth, building community, picking up all your friends on the way, than a viral post and you have all these random ads. Like, if you ever went viral just on accident, just for a little minute, you know that you don't want that. You don't want that every single day for the rest of your life. Like, going viral, what is going viral like? I'm trying to think. Going viral is like going to a festival and everybody and their mama there. They don't know you. They just there for the food and for the music. You don't want to be that type of vibe. People are always going to talk about you. They're miserable. F them. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. There's a lot of people that wish that they would do content. So if they're hating on you, it's because they could never. They're not brave enough, or they know they are nowhere close to likable enough to even attempt to do what you're doing. Just take that as, if you ain't got no haters, you ain't popping. Tell them I told you. Tell them I told you that. Because when you grow up like me and cared about people's opinions for so long and then you don't care, my main goal is to help people not care. It's a freeing thought. It's an amazing life when you realize people won't project, and if they're miserable, they're gonna try to make you feel that way. If they don't believe in themselves, they're gonna not believe in you. Why would you care about that? I don't know. Okay, this is something else that I had to realize, is that a lot of people don't actually care about you, and people are more selfish than you think. So you're like, oh, what if my neighbor sees my video? Your neighbor is doing some weird stuff in his house. He's not worried about looking up you on YouTube, watching your videos. And if he do, congratulations, he just gave you another view. He just paid another one of your bills. Okay. But all jokes aside, I realized people don't really be worried about one specific person at that. They may think about you and then it goes away, but they're not. Oh, I mean, if they are, it's a little scary, but most of the time they're not. So just do you, because why care? Why care about them? If you're looking for a get-rich scheme, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Don't do this thinking, oh, I'm gonna be like the group, the biggest. Okay, you got some time till you see them type of checks. All right, we gonna let that one go. Don't obsess over numbers. Yo, this is what used to get me so sad, so depressed, so down. Like 2020, 2021, I used to watch my numbers heavy. Even if I seen a decline, and it could be like 10 views, I'm like, I'm not doing this no more. Nobody watching my videos. Then relax. I wouldn't even look at my numbers if I were you. Like, I would glance at them once a day, but I wouldn't obsess over them, because there are videos that I've had that have gone viral after like 2 months of being up. And then honestly, the other perspective that you can have is, let's say you simply get 25 views. If you was in a room in front of 25 people that liked you, adored you, wanted to know more about you, would you really care that 100,000 other people who you don't know aren't caring about you? Would you even be able to speak in front of those 25 people? I couldn't. I probably could, but I wouldn't want to. Social anxiety. So that's the other way I started looking at it. And I started getting, like, on a regular, 100 views on my vlogs. I don't even talk to 100 people in a day. Let alone you tell me 100 people tune in every single Sunday. Ooh. Clock it. Calm down. Calm down. Them numbers. Social media got you thinking 25 is a little number. 25 people sign up for a class, and let's say you charge $100. Which is $2,500. Come on now. We gotta grow up. Maybe. Oh, y'all know what happened? My frontal lobe started developing. I turned 24. Mine developed a little early. My first question to y'all: what do you want from your channel? Create your own goals and dreams, and what is your why? The reason why I say this is because you don't want to make your goals based on what other people want you to do, what you see other people doing, what success is defined as by somebody else. When I tell you, I've sat here and finally understood that I just want to do what I want to do. Okay, I want you to sit down and answer those questions. Genuinely answer those questions. And you can apply that to your real life too. What does Zylia want? Okay, prime example. When I used to do hair, when I used to be a hairstylist, everyone would be like, oh, you just gotta get a salon and then get like 10 workers and then they paying your rent. You don't gotta do nothing. You just the boss. I said what I said. I'm just like, no. I genuinely don't like the idea of bossing people around. I don't like the idea of having to deal with multiple people's energies. That's why I don't do hair. If you haven't seen my video, this is why I stopped doing hair. And then later on, we'll get into some more tea that adds to that. But I'll be like, no, I just want a studio. I just want to be by myself with my music, doing my hair, doing people's hair. They be like, oh no, like, why? When you could have this many, I don't want that. That wouldn't make me happy, having to deal with a building, 10 stylists, all these people coming in and out talking to me. I don't want to talk to that many people. So that's a prime example. I had to stand up and also choose what I wanted to do that was success to me and not someone who's not even in my shoes. People can give their opinions or what they feel is best, but you don't have to go with that. So at YouTube, sit down. What is your why? If y'all go to my description or I'll put it on the screen, this is my why. I'm here to create content for the introverts, for the homebodies, for the healing people, mainly women. If men join, baby, if you want to heal to give us more options in this world, go ahead and watch my videos. I like to do a lot of DIY self-care because I know how it is and I haven't grown up. I like to teach people adulting 101 because I grew up sheltered. So I have my why. I know the content I'm creating. I know the numbers that make me happy. The amount of views where when I see this number, I'm fine. My little 100, to some people it's a little 100. That's my 100 people. That's my community right there. So learning your why, knowing what you want for your channel, what are your goals for your channel, and keeping up with that on a monthly basis. If you're in the position where I don't know what to post, when people always be like, oh, you need strategy with content creation, you need structure, I would be like, for what? Like, I'm just gonna post what I like. But when you plan it out, it's life-changing, especially if you're looking to make this a career or another source of income. When you plan it out, I looked at it, it's kind of like how a teacher makes a curriculum for their students for the year. Your teacher, before you get to school, they'll sit down, they'll make like niches, they'll make subjects, and then they'll put by week under that one niche what you're gonna do during that time period. That changed the whole perspective in my head. The way I look at it is you want to have your niche, you want to have like sub niches, and you want to have videos under those sub niches. Those videos under the sub niches are going to be all your video ideas that you can choose from. That just made it so much freaking easier in my head, and then I feel like for somebody else to understand how to go about it. I'm gonna tap into the topic of niche because I know that's gonna be a thing. I personally feel like if you have a niche, that's the niche. If you are posting about being a fisher, fishing is your niche. Or if you're the niche, you're the niche, okay? I'm the niche. Zylia is the top circle. Then we have beauty, adulting, self-care, hair. You see what I'm saying? And then under those niche subcategories, I'm gonna have all the video ideas that go under each one, so I'm still staying within my overall niche, which is myself. So it's either you could really have a subject-based niche or you can be the niche. That's how I determine. Like, that's how I break it down. Especially in the lifestyle category, a lot of people are going to be their niche. But you still technically have regular niches. So the niches that make you are basically what your channel becomes. If you're a lifestyle creator and you want to make vlogs, the way I recommend you go about it, based on what I do and what I've seen, it's hard to get a community by strictly doing vlogs, but you can. I feel like if you were to do only vlogs, they would have to be at least 2 to 3 times a week. And you would need to be promoting them on other platforms to bring people to see those vlogs. Or already have like a following or a knowing so that people are intrigued to actually watch your vlogs and just be in tune with you. If you don't, I would recommend I would recommend doing evergreen videos, how-to videos, and a vlog. So that's basically my style of going about it. So me personally, I post on Wednesdays like an evergreen video or a how-to video, and then on Sunday I'll post a vlog. Wednesday's videos is to bring in a large group of people, and from that large group of people, some may stay, some may go, but that helps to bring in more people. And then my weekly vlogs is where we're building the community. We're building the community. People come back for the vlogs, and those people from the vlogs most likely watch my other videos. They may or may not, but you have two ways of gathering people to your channel and not just one way. These are other places where you can get video ideas, your comments. This is how I found my oral care routine. Someone literally commented this. Your comments, people who you watch, their comments, yes, that's not stealing, okay? It's literally getting ideas. So if someone in someone else's comments say, how do you install a wig, a frontal wig, and you do hair content, that is a good video to do. You see what I'm saying? You're not copying like, oh, I'm gonna go to her video, do exactly what she does. No, that's called research, okay? If somebody asks that you watch and they say, oh, what type of content do y'all want to see from me? Oh, never thought of that. Okay. What y'all think businesses do? You look at the opposition, you look at the competitor, even though in this sense, I don't feel like it's competitor. I feel like it's, you know, the people you watch, those people you like, and you're creating content like that, then I don't see a problem with that. Now, if you go to someone's video and copy their entire script, I didn't tell you to do that, okay? Also, now if you have YouTube Studio, your analytics actually do start to show you like video suggestions you can do based on your analytics and stuff like that. And I would suggest making a private playlist that's called Inspiration. And anytime you come across a video that you like or a video you want to recreate, to put it in there so that when it's time to start picking out videos that you want to plan out to post, you can go to that playlist as another source of video ideas that are already ready for you, and so that you're not wasting time. Also, your watch history. I remember watching a video that said your watch history is what you're interested in, so that's most likely the type of content you would like to create. Oh, I don't want to be looking at people's pages and going and looking and researching. Go right to your watch history. And all them get ready with me's, oh, that's what you like, that's what you want to do deep down. I recommend planning on paper, and then if you want to use Notion, to put in Notion. But I feel like I heard something that said there is a relationship that you build when you write things down. So I feel like it helps you to become attached to your work and your ideas. Some people, they like digital planning. I just recommend maybe either paper planning or paper planning first and then using Notion as like the final draft, and then the planning on paper is like the rough draft. Let's just say, for myself, for example, I make videos for 20 to 30-year-olds who are looking to heal, who need a safe place, who are trying to figure out life just like I am, and who didn't have that guidance growing up, right? Let's name her Keisha, okay? When I go to sit down and make and plan my videos, I'm gonna say, what does Keisha need from Zylia? Keisha needs how to grocery shop video, because she doesn't know how to grocery shop because she wasn't taught how to grocery shop. Keisha needs a weekly vlog titled The Black Girl Introvert Diaries, because she's also an introvert who feels like she doesn't relate to anyone or have a safe place to feel understood and seen. I mean, typing in Google or YouTube, let's say your niche is hygiene. If you type hygiene, there goes all your video ideas. Don't say I didn't tell you nothing. Those are the most searched videos in your niche. As long as you know, then you know. When you don't know, that's when it seems hard, but it's not. Like I was saying, I am personally going to use Notion for like my content calendar and for a video idea bank. This is where I'm going to put down every single video that I want to make, so that when it's time to plan my content for the month, I can just go to Notion and go to this big list separated by niche, by category. Highly recommend. We're going to get into production. Lights, camera, production, lights, camera, action. For people to say content creation isn't a job, why is this almost a 30+ minute video on how to create content? I promise you, just ignore people. People are ignorant. People are, I'm not gonna say it. So the production steps I have written down, or planning, research. We already talked a little bit about research, but I feel like these go hand in hand. You need a planning day. If you're taking it serious, you need to plan monthly at the beginning of the month, for the month. I would say planning weekly as check-ins, but the weekly planning is more for deep dives on whatever video you're going to make for that week. So the monthly plan is just to get all the videos written down, maybe figure out, looking at your calendar, what correlates. Am I doing something this week? Should I do a vlog that week? That type of thing. And then the planning weekly is, okay, I'm doing a how to grow your hair in 10 months, and I'm doing a weekly vlog. Basically making the scripts for those two videos at the beginning of your week. So I would recommend quarterly planning as well, so you're able to be prepared for like seasonal videos, Valentine's Day, Christmas, spring cleaning, those type of things. You also want to set goals at this time. It doesn't necessarily have to be numerical. Be realistic. Look at your analytics. If you're going to do subscriber counts, if you gained 200 subscribers last month, maybe 3. You know, if you was to go ham, like add a little more to the pot to get more. But like 10,000? Why are you so sabotaging? Like, you know what you're doing. Don't do that. Let them be realistic and make sense as a goal should be. And as for posting, honey, I need you to post once a week, and that's bare minimum. It is. Do you want bare minimum? No. Twice a week, cute. Just because I do it, cute. 3 times a week, golden. I think 3 is fire. 2 is amazing. 1 is, hey, you're here, but I want you to know you have to know it's gonna take a little minute. You have to know. There's people that post every day, God bless their souls, but I feel like 2 to 3. Most of us have 9 to 5s. That's ideal. R1 is still okay. Going back a little bit into the research topic, you want to also have that playlist, but if you're doing like a how to install a frontal wig, I would just say make a new playlist. Just, you could delete it after, of all those inspo videos, so you can look at all the thumbnails at once and all the titles, and then that's how you want to create your thumbnail, your title, based off what worked on those videos, especially if they have high view counts. And then another tip that I had got actually from zyliaarmoni's book, it was about content creation, is to go to Pinterest and make a mock thumbnail and then put aesthetic after everything that you want in your thumbnail. It could be based off what's in the video, what the video's about. You put aesthetic, and then your goal is to recreate that, but within your real life. So you put aesthetic, make the little mock thumbnail, and then that is your inspo. That's if you struggle with making thumbnails. That's something I want to get back into doing, because I'm trying to work on making mine more, I feel like, more polished. I feel like I'd be rushing, I'd be taking pictures. Make sure you're taking pictures if you're doing vlogs, or just getting nice pictures, because that thumbnail is what's going to pull somebody in to watch your video. Then with the thumbnails, people be using defont.com. I want to get into it, but if not, Canva is fine, okay? Canva is good. After you've sat and you've made your plan, you script your video, what I do is I will read it to ChatGPT and ask ChatGPT, is there anything else that I'm missing? Is there anything else you can add? This is like a golden ticket, but I do it after, because I want my original thoughts to be the main part of the video. I just ask it for tweaks, kind of like a teacher revising your paper. Do not just go on ChatGPT and say, give me a whole video outline, because it's going to sound robotic. So, prime example, I did all of this first, and I literally added like 3 or 4 things from ChatGPT's suggestion. But if you're confused, ask it for some help. You know, if you need a start to making a script meaning not what am I going to say, just some bullet points, main topic, bullet points, main topic, bullet points. The next step I would say is recording. Make sure your camera lens is clean. Make sure you wipe the lens. That is the most devastating. Yeah, when you go back to edit and it's blurry, or you did not know that you had spots on your camera, just get in the habit of wiping it every single time. This is something I'm working on. Maybe I'm a little conceited, but I'm working on looking at the lens, which people will, when they watch your videos, you're gonna be looking at them versus looking at the viewfinder, and you're looking at yourself. Or even if you're on your phone, you're looking at yourself, it's gonna look like you're looking off the screen, as you guys can see. This was me looking at myself talking. This is me looking at the camera, which is basically the person you're talking to. During the scripting process, make sure you're writing down what B-roll you're gonna need if you need that in your video. So if you're doing a sit down on, I just keep talking about hair, how to wand curl your hair, and you need a clip where you're wand curling your hair, make sure you already have that planned, so when you're in the recording state, you can already record what you're gonna need, like those little clips of. And some people save those clips. That's why I said having multiple SD cards or a hard drive or a folder on your computer or your iPad that carries all your B-roll, so you don't have to keep recreating the same videos. That's just a little clip. Batch record. So especially if you have a 9 to 5, on a day that you have off, record 2 to 3 videos. But it makes more sense to record multiple videos so that they're in the vault ready and you don't have to do the whole get up. I just recorded 3 videos today. I have not touched that camera for a little minute. And then when you're recording, let it play through because you can edit it later. Right now, this video is probably an hour and a half and it's gonna get down to at least 45 minutes-ish. And I let it roll all the way through. I look down, I do this. It is what it is. That's what editing is for, is to cut out all those dead spaces. And it saves you time instead of getting up, sitting down, getting up, sitting down. Just let it play all the way through. That's why it's also best to just get the highest memory cards, 128 gigabytes, 256. I edit with CapCut. You simply just put all the files in, go through. Prime example, just letting it go. Just letting the noise go away. Can't control the airplane, you know what I'm saying? Me mentally trying not to crash out. Also, talk to yourself through the videos. Like, I'd be like, Zelia, put this edit here, put this edit there. Some people like inverted. If you ever realize that, my videos are, I feel like I look better flipped the other way. That's just something I just want to tell you. Sometimes if you're like, oh, I don't like the way I look, maybe you just need to invert it, like flip it. So like I was saying with editing, my first go around, I'm just getting all the dead weight out, any blank spaces, any I go through from the beginning to the end. That's my first edit. Maybe the next day, maybe right after. Sometimes I don't like looking at the screen that much. I'll go in, I'll add in all my text, all my little click sounds, all my little like screens. Then the third edit, I'll add in any music, and then I will do my little intro at the beginning. It's like rough drafts, and then you get to your final. Then another suggestion to keep people on your videos, at the end of my vlogs, you'll notice I will put last week's intro, and I'll be like, oh, if you forgot, don't forget to go watch last week's vlog. That's just a way to keep people around, to keep on your channel, to hopefully help build up community, views, all that. So there's 2 more steps in my production that I made up. Posting. So with this, I mean going to the YouTube Studio app. Yes, you need to go on desktop. There is more on desktop than there is on the app on the phone. Go to the desktop. Even if you have an iPad, just go to the internet. You can also do it on an iPad. It's just not through the app, it's through the actual Safari. Please go down to where it says tags. Remember that playlist that you made, that private playlist as inspiration? Take those titles and type those titles the exact same way into the tags, and then just insert in any tags or any phrases, any sentences related to your video. Using the end clips at the end of this video, you'll see it pop up where it has my 2 channels, 2 videos you can click. So that is another way to keep people on your videos. And utilizing these little cards throughout the video, you should see cards popping up where you can click it and then go to another video. They have all these things here for us to keep people on our page, but you have to use them before you upload. Actually, you can do this in the settings and then set the video as public. After I post a video, I will go in the comments, I will do a comment and I'll pin it, and I usually ask a question to create engagement, and then I'll share it to my community tab and I'll share it to my second channel's community tab. I will then go make a TikTok about it, post it on TikTok. I post on TikTok twice a week. You have to be your biggest supporter. You have to be the boss of your channel. You have to run this like you're the grandma of the family. Like, you run this family. Like, we need to talk in the comments. We need to go find people to join the family. Like, you have to be that person to do this. Your channel. The people that don't believe you, they don't care, F them, like we said before. Okay, last but not least is promoting. This is the last little section of my production. You have to promote the F out of yourself. No one else is gonna do it. So if your channel's not growing, promote a little more. Promote a lot more. Okay, we have Threads, Lemonade, Instagram, YouTube Shorts. Make sure y'all using YouTube Shorts. Repurpose y'all TikToks, because they're not gonna take my baby away. They're not taking TikTok away. I'm not gonna get into it. TikTok, any other app, you should be promoting yourself. Stories too. Instagram stories, TikTok stories. I think that's the only place you could post stories. Maybe you're a person who wants people around you to know your channel. Tell them about your channel. Posting multiple times a week, promoting yourself multiple times a week. Halfway through the week, I'll still put up a video promoting the video that I posted Sunday. On Wednesday, if you go to my TikTok, it's strategic. I planned it out this way. And then with posting on other social medias, I recommend using a call to action. So I like to put like join the family video, full video here with an arrow. Something that actually tells them what to do when they see that you're promoting something. And not just the video like intro. Like, oh hey guys, I'm posting this. Put a little screenshot of your video. Say join the family, full video here. If you want to hear more, go to this video. Link in my bio, that vibe. This is the end of this video. If y'all have any other questions, if y'all want me to make an ebook, a series, let me know down in the comment section, especially if y'all have questions. I have no problem answering them. I hope and pray that if you want to start a channel, you do it, because we only have one life to live. Stop caring about what other people think. F those people. Don't care. Moving on. Do what you gotta do. Do what you want to do. Do what you love to do. And that's it. That's all I got. Like, motivational speech, I just say F them people and do what you gotta do. Because if they don't believe in you, I believe in you, because I know how it feels to not have a lot of people believe in you, or a lot of people you want to believe in you. I believe in you. So if you comment, I want you to comment down below your channel, what you post, what you want to post if you didn't start, any questions, and support each other. That's honestly what I want y'all to do. Comment your goals, your niches, any questions, and please, 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 as my last thing to say, please don't be like me in the beginning and do sub for sub. Ignore people when they say do sub for sub. Do not entertain that, because that will mess your channel up. Someone can subscribe to your channel and never look at it, and that's messing with your engagement. Don't do sub for sub, okay? That's the last thing. But like I said, if you were new and you like this video, want to see more of me, check out my Black Girl Introvert Diaries every Sunday. And if you want to stay, be sure to hit the subscribe button. If you're returning and you just tuned into this, that's why I love y'all. That's why I really love y'all, because y'all really be supportive. Okay, in real life, I'm a little nuts, but that's for the vlogs, not for the sit downs. Hey y'all, this is Future Zy. Okay, they want to mention that I decided to make a workbook, like a DIY, how to start your YouTube channel, how to grow. So it's gonna be a workbook. I decided against the ebook. It's gonna, honestly, it's gonna be an ebook slash workbook. It is not gonna be ready for a month or two, so I can make sure it's done correctly. But I am gonna make like a follow-up video like this, so definitely be sure to leave any questions that you have or anything you want to see within the workbook. It's gonna be like a follow-along type of vibe. It's gonna be real good, real good. So with that being said, I need you guys to go to the link in the description box and sign up for my email list, because I am going to be making a website. So that's where it's going to be sold. But if you choose to subscribe, I'll definitely keep y'all updated through the community tab. But God gave me it, so we're going to lock in. We're going to do that. I feel that'd be really good. So you would have the video to refer to, and then also the workbook to do at the same time to get things done. Because this year, we're not playing. Okay, we're starting and we're growing. We're getting it together.
Yeah.